Hi,
Hi.
I'm Nick Epstein, and this is Ann Rasmussen. We're both at Devlin Mcniff, and here we are
Outside our beautiful office.
in the center of it all at Newtown and Main Street. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you around the village a little bit, show you some things we think you should know.
Even though East Hampton is filled with designer boutiques from all over the world, like Gucci, we still have an independent bookstore which we love, especially being from Devlin Mcniff, an independent real estate agency. On this little alley off of Main Street, you can find some really unusual shops that you probably haven't seen before. One is Turpan, which I love. What about you, Nick?
You know, I like Espo's Surf and Sport. This is a great place where you can actually rent a surfboard if you're new to the sport. You can get a wetsuit, everything you need. Walk over to Main Beach just down the street, try your luck. One thing about East Hampton is that most of the shops have a toilet, but people aren't so excited about you coming in and using them and just running out without buying anything, which is understandable. So, we just like to point out the public restrooms right over here, right behind Main Street and Newtown Lane. So right behind the village of East Hampton is this great recreational area.
With 3 free public tennis courts.
3 free public tennis courts right in the middle of one of the fanciest areas anywhere. You have ball fields, you play soccer and rugby and football's played. You can even come out and watch in the off season.
Playground on the other side.
Basketball courts. Just an easy way to spend time, doesn't cost a cent.
You'll notice these 2-hour machines. Now you have to get your ticket. Okay, they did not get their ticket. So sometimes when you don't get your ticket, what you need to know is that you can't do what he's going to do. No, it's not going to work. You have to do it when you're in your car. Here's one of our all-time favorite restaurants in town, Città Nuova, which means Newtown. We're on Newtown Lane. Great place to go for pasta, coffee, drinks, everything. We love it. Do you love it?
Molto bella, ma.
Living in the village, to me that's the best place. I can walk to the ocean, I can walk into town, and walk to my second favorite place, and that's the library. The East Hampton Library is a wonderful, wonderful place to be. Not only does it house books, but it's beautiful architecture, and it serves the community. That's my favorite part about it. Children of all ages, retirees, everybody loves the East Hampton Library. And one of my favorite events there every year is Novel Night. Novel Night happens in September, and it brings together authors from around the East Hampton area to showcase their books, to share dinners, good conversation and food with people in local houses. It's a great place to be.
So now you've learned a little bit about the village, we thought we would bring you outside the village and show you some of the reasons why the Hamptons is considered one of the most beautiful areas in the world.
When I wake up early in the morning, before the streets are filled with cars and people, and before the stores are filled, and before the Hamptons as we know it is busy moving along, there's a whole other dimension out there, and I just run to it. I put on my waders, I run to the beach. I honestly often don't catch a fish, and it's fine. I see the sun come up, I see the seagulls. It's just such a wonderful reason to be here.
Well, you know, I've been surfing in this area as long as I've been surfing, and I started surfing when I was 42 years old. Well, now I'm dating myself. Well, I mean, the reason why I like surfing is because it's a really unique sport, a unique feeling. You're traveling down the face of a wave on nature's inertia. There's really no feeling like it in the world, and it just so happens that I live in a spot where there is a great surf break. And that's one of the reasons why I live here.
This is Montauk Downs Golf Course. It's a public golf course. It's one of the 50 best public golf courses in the country. It is a really wonderful asset for this part of the world. It was designed by Robert Trent Jones, and the clubhouse, which burned down several times, the last reincarnation was done by Norman Jaffe, who's a local well-known architect. And it's very inexpensive to play. If you're a New York resident, it's $44. So it really is a very special place to have.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Doria, and one of the best things in the Hamptons for me is the food. And here we are at Quail Hill Farm. It's an organic farm that's run by the Peconic Land Trust, and we can pick everything that's the freshest, the tomatoes, the beans, the peas, And you can join this, and you can pick all summer long. It's great. And here we are around the corner at Balsam Farms. They grow everything themselves. Most of it is organic. And if you don't want to go out in the fields and pick your own, you can come here and have it all done for you.
The art barge has about it this wonderful, spontaneous, authentic creativity. You really feel you can go and mess up with paints all over the floor, with a lot of good teachers who will guide you but let you do your own thing. Definitely, if you're out here, make sure you visit it. It's really a special spot.
Salud. Salud.
My favorite restaurant in the Hamptons is East Hampton Point. The food is great, the people are great, and it's so relaxed.